Good morning, everyone. This is Tim Wilmot speaking from Wizard Systems. Thanks for joining me today for GoldMine 101, our regular series of GoldMine presentations. And this morning, I'm going to focus on the knowledge base in GoldMine. Now, this presentation will be approximately 20 minutes or so. It's just an overview of the knowledge base feature. It's not meant to be in-depth training. My company, Wizard Systems, can offer extensive training options to you if you need them. Now, on the call today, we've got people using all sorts of different versions of GoldMine. I'm conscious of people on version 6, I can see looking down the list. But much of what I mentioned today is relevant to all versions of GoldMine. The knowledge base or the info center, what it used to be called, has been in all recent versions of GoldMine. Now, the audio part of this presentation is one way only. If you've got any questions, please type those into the question box in your meeting control panel, and I'll do my best to answer those at the end of the session. I'll just give out your first name to protect your identity. And if you could also try and restrict your questions around the topic today being the knowledge base, but I am happy to try and answer any other general questions you've got on GoldMine. Also, this session is being recorded. After the presentation, you'll receive an email with a link to the recording, so watch out for that. And also, we'll put it up on our YouTube channel as well. Okay, so let's get started. Just a brief mention about Wizard Systems, first of all, that those of you that are new to us on the call today, we've been going 22 years now, one of the top suppliers of GoldMine worldwide. We supply lots of add-on solutions, add-on options around GoldMine as well. Typically, there's about 12 top add-ons to GoldMine that we focus on. And as well as providing the software, we do provide a full implementation service, helping you install GoldMine, perform upgrades if you need us to do that. Any sort of training at your place, training at our place, training online, and ongoing support as well. Okay, this morning then we're going to talk about the knowledge base in GoldMine. Let me just dive into my demonstration system here. There we go, GoldMine Premium Edition, latest version, and the knowledge base. So basically think about the knowledge base. As I said, it used to be called the info center, and that's a very appropriate name for it. It's general information. It's information that doesn't normally relate to a customer or a supplier or a contact of yours. So it's all about maybe product information, pricing information, procedural information. It is also used, it dovetails with the service tracking feature of GoldMine. So when you search for resolutions to a customer problem, or you want to resolve a customer issue, that links into the knowledge base there as regards posting a typical solution into the customer issue screen. So the knowledge base is structured in a hierarchical way with books, and under those or within those are various folders if you wish, and then within each folders there's topics, and also attached to topics can be files, a Word document or an Excel file. So here we've got an example of a structure here of a knowledge base. Incidentally, down in the bottom here there's a personal base. As the name suggests, that's just a personal batch of information that only you would normally have access to. Very rarely used in my experience. So the main knowledge base here, we've got all of these different books, and then we've got these various folders. There may be folders off of folders, and then within the actual topic itself, here we are, we've got a paging topic, and we can see the actual text relating to that topic. If I click into this right-hand window here where I can see all of the information about this topic, we've got a bit of rich text formatting going on. So you can change fonts, change colors, You've also got access to HTML if you want to. There's a spell check facility there as well. We also support HTML hyperlinks, URLs as well. So we could pop in a URL there, and that would then give us a clickable link to that particular website. And then the normal sort of save and print options there. If I click away from that knowledge base topic, I'm going to be prompted here whether I want to save it, yes or no. Now, another nice feature about the knowledge base is a searching facility. Quite extensive search there. Of course, you do have the universal search feature in GoldMine, a bit like a Google-like search, if you like, within GoldMine, that will find any information. But the knowledge base search is just specific within the knowledge base. So here we are. My cursor's flashing in my search for box there. Also in this search area section, we can drill down and define obviously what area, how detailed we want the search to be. Bear in mind that if you actually check this box here to actually search within topic text, you could be in for a slightly longer search there. So there we are, a quick overview of that search facility. Let me just type in a word or phrase here, and we'll click search, and then down on the left-hand side in the bottom, you've got your search results. Pretty quick, but a nice way of finding your way around that information. Also, you can attach files to individual topics as well. This little icon up here on the knowledge base toolbar allows you to do that. So I've clicked on the remote sync option there. I can click on this little attach file icon and browse to a particular file there. Where we see this checkbox synchronize file, that relates to GoldMine's feature of remote synchronization. So if you do have any remote users on, say, a laptop or remote office, or a completely different separate installation of GoldMine, as many of you know, there is the synchronization feature. So these topics and attached files could be transferred to other users, particularly useful if you're using this for sharing product or service information. A few other little options for you. Right-clicking over things in GoldMine often introduce new options to you from a little local menu there. So we can link a contact to that particular topic. We can also import and export in a GoldMine knowledge base format there to other knowledge bases. It's specific to a knowledge base, a GoldMine knowledge base format. So there we are, a quick run through the knowledge base in GoldMine, and I'd like to open out our session to any questions you may have. So please locate your question section of your control panel, and I'll be happy to answer those questions. The first question from Morris, is there any limit to the size of the knowledge base? Not really. You see, data in GoldMine, Morris, is taking up a very small amount of space, so don't have no concerns over if your question was the capacity. There's no limits. Really, GoldMine is only confined by the limits of SQL. The SQL, it's sitting on an SQL database, so no limits there. I'm not aware of anyone hitting limits there, Morris. Next question from Brian. We use right answers on our help desk. Can that be used in GoldMine? I think right answers is specific for sort of IT type companies, Brian. I'm not aware of anything similar that you can just import into GoldMine. There's nothing stopping you copying and pasting, of course, to build up your own knowledge base there, but hopefully that answers your question. Next question from Les. can hotfixes be installed by ourselves easily? Yes, Les. Hotfixes, every month a hotfix comes out from GoldMine if you've got a GoldMine maintenance contract. They are very easy to install. You don't need to be particularly IT savvy to install these hotfixes. Full instructions are given, but we are on hand to support you if you need that. They're generally quite simple to install. Question from Heather. Once you've created your directory, can you move folders pages into other folders? That's a good question. I think you can, Heather. Let me just pop into my demo system here again. So I just drag and drop this item. So yes, you can. If I move that into usability section, there we are. So that's me moving a topic there. As regards folders, let me just take that folder there. No, it doesn't look as if I can do it with folders there. Next question from Heather. Do you have to have admin rights to do that? Well, I am logged in as an admin user here. There are access features. If I go to this topic here, there is an access tab, and that's typically where you would set that access level. To my knowledge, it would be, Heather, generally anyone could move those folders around. I don't think it needs to be an admin type user, but obviously you can change that there. If you've created a nice looking knowledge base, you don't want users moving things around or changing things that you put in there, Heather, so you might want to restrict update access there to a team of users. You've got groups of users, of course, in GoldMine, or individual users there that can change this particular topic. Okay, I don't think there's any more questions coming through. Next question. I'll just got one more question coming from Ian. Are the contents of the knowledge base material provided by GoldMine or by the user or by both? It's a little bit of both, Ian. If you install GoldMine, generally it does put in a sample knowledge base, typically all GoldMine related, but it's meant to be changed by you, added to by you. So quick summary then. Think about using the knowledge base. It's not relating to a particular customer or contact. Great for product information, price lists, procedures, procedural type things in your company. How do you do this? How do you do that? What's the process for recording a customer complaint? What's the process for tracking a new inquiry? Marketing information, exhibitions, social networking activity, competitor data, FAQs, and of course support solutions relating to that as well. If any more questions come in, I'll answer those via email separately. I'd just like to mention other items while I have you on the call. Our regular monthly hotfixes. We had hotfix 3 come out about a week or two ago. And we also have a GoldMine Advanced course here. 1 or 2 places left on that on the 9th of September, so a week or so away. If you've got any users that would like to attend that, we'd be more than happy in discussing that with you and sending you the sample agenda. Well, if you've got any more questions, I will answer those by email to you, but thanks very much for your attendance this morning. Thanks for your interest in these sessions. Again, I know some of you have written to me, emailed me on suggestions for future weeks, and I'm slowly gathering those up and planning our follow-on weekly schedules. There's not likely to be a presentation next week because of holidays, so it might be a couple of weeks' time, so stay tuned for that. We'll be sending out an invite in a week's time, a week or so's time for that next session. But thanks very much for your time. Thanks for your support and have a nice day. Thank you.